most accurate local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Yeah, the change is certainly here. I want to start off, let's go to Lititz because Lititz Fire and Ice, it's now a 10-day event. It was started last weekend, continues into this weekend. So I know last weekend started off very cold, so if you want to get out, it's not bad at 40 degrees. The winds are decreasing a little bit. It feels nice, though. Certainly feels a lot different from yesterday. Our warmest February is on record to date, just to show you that we currently now rank second. So we didn't get that record high yesterday, but we were still able to kind of pick apart some of those records of that unusual warm day. And we've got meteorologist Addis Uklo to explain more.
Yeah, Eric, yesterday was a wild day. We started out the day in the 30s. It took a while to get there, but we eventually did warm up into the low 70s. Look how much of the state was in the 60s and 70s. Pretty much everybody except for far northeastern Pennsylvania. So it felt like a spring out there again. Now, you mentioned we didn't break a record high or a record warm low, but we did break some hourly temperature records all time for February, specifically 3 hours of the day last night, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and midnight. The temperature at midnight last night, 67 degrees. So if you were out late last night, you're probably thinking, yeah, it doesn't feel like February. It felt a little bit more like May out there. And then temperatures finally dropped this morning. But Eric, that was a remarkable stat, not only for how warm we got yesterday afternoon, but how warm it stayed so late into the night. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Addison. We could feel those winds and we could hear those winds this morning, didn't we? Those gusts, and that was really the change. We had that change, and this, it's hard to say it's cold. Sure, it is colder, and it feels cold, but this is a lot closer to our average right now, 40 degrees in York. Let's also go outside to Harrisburg International Airport. And the fact that we have this much sunshine and clear skies, we've had a decent amount of sun considering our winters are typically cloudy. So we're able to benefit there. Winds out of the northwest at 16 miles an hour. And the surface map to show you, because it's not just a chill, but we could actually just kind of sneak in a few snow showers tomorrow. As far as accumulation, I think it's going to be very tough to do as the high pressure really remains in control. But we're starting to see sort of a trough, and as this trough moves through right now, it's across Missouri. It could lead to a couple of snow showers. Let's kind of break it down for you, because if you don't like it, well, by Sunday, we're going to be 15 degrees warmer in the afternoon. So we will have a generally cloudy Saturday. Then as we show you heading into about lunchtime, notice we just try to pick up a couple of these light snow showers. And we just want to make sure that you got a heads up just in case you start seeing some snowflakes thinking, what's going on here? It's not going to be much. It's not going to last long, even if we do see any at all. Skies clear then Saturday night into Sunday. That will allow more sunshine for Sunday, especially into the afternoon. And that's why we're going for then highs into the mid-50s. So yeah, it is chilly, and even just one day tomorrow that we might actually be colder than average, that's unlikely going to change, that we still have a chance of being the warmest February on record. Just to show you how incredibly warm we've been the last 2 weeks. So we go 37 for a high tomorrow. Chilly, but then there we are, 55. And then next week, there's no real interesting transition into March. Really, it just seems like March is kind of acting a little more like March, because highs more into the 50s. We see some 40s, but low 50s. We do have some rain developing Monday into early Tuesday, perhaps some more showers toward the latter part of next week. So we're not talking continuing warmth into the 60s, 70s, and 80s into March. Looks like March says, wait a minute, we still have a little bit of winter left.
All those stats Addis had on there were pretty interesting.
Yeah, including one that he didn't mention too, the number of 50-degree days that we've had, 50 or above. That's the most that we've had January and February. What was that, 24 days status? 24 days including today. 24 days of temperatures 50 and above, which is the most that we've had from January into February.
But you're thinking, oh, I'm sorry, you go.
It still amazes me that we were like, people were in shorts and and today we see Sonica in a hat and a winter coat.
Yeah, well, last night when we left work, it was close to midnight, and I didn't even have a jacket.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Eric.